jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bell ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle up's begun. Jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and
it's almost Christmas Eve, so well, it's gonna be Christmas Eve. This video will be downloaded. It's Santa Claus and Alien. It's finally Christmas Eve. Me, UFO Rick, BJ are going over talking about like some reason no one ever questions Santa Claus, you know, or questioned the powers of Santa Claus and Santa's accomplishments every Christmas Eve. So let's talk about some things that can prove Santa Claus might be an alien. So that's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, well, I hadn't written all my stuff out before I did most of it, so I don't forget it. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Santa's ability to fly or levitate up the chimney. Some documents, aliens have been known to levitate or fly. For example, the Flatwoods Monster, which we probably end up talking on Let's Talk Santa later, and stuff. So, like for example, I'm thinking maybe Santa wears some kind of like a belt, a levitation belt, an anti-gravity belt.
Yeah.
Who knows? So, what do you guys think about that? You know?
Hey, I agree.
And going up and down the chimney, that seems kind of alien, don't it?
Yeah.
It
And
could just be an alien in disguise, too. Like, if you think about it, there's lots of aliens that, like we talked about in one of our previous videos, how they shapeshift and some of them can fly. Well, we didn't talk about some of them flying, but think about it, it could be a shapeshifting alien. They seen one of our legends, they shapeshifted into the legend, and they used all the things they heard about them and used it to our will to spy on us.
So, what do you think about him levitating? How do you think that's possible?
well,
Going up the chimney, you think he climbs up it?
I mean, it's one of them things. You know, he's the Claus. He's Santa. You know, he's the man. And hey,
Stay tuned for White-Beard Brian.
No.
you kids, you better be good.
Yeah. Okay. Number 2. Another question with this stuff. Down for the chimney. Guess what?
What?
Chimneys come in all different sizes.
True.
And some places don't even have chimneys.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing with the chimney thing. I think Santa Claus has a biological ability to collapse his bones structure in a shape like mice do, raccoons. You know, raccoons get into a little hole,
Yeah.
and mice and stuff. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe like, you know, like some kind of like shape shifting with the bone structure and everything like that, so you fit down. Because, you know, a normal person can't go down a chimney. So what's your guys'
Right.
opinions on that?
Well, I definitely agree. You know, 100%. And that wouldn't, you know, and you'll probably you probably are going to touch on it, but he also knows if you've been naughty or nice too. So,
Yeah, I know that.
He's got to be a little bit psychic, you know. So, you know, he's got all these magical powers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what do you think about it? How do you think he gets down the chimney?
I had a kind of thought. What if Santa Claus was also an alien-built robot that can, like, you remember Transformers?
That's
and next,
cool.
you know, it transforms into like a smaller like version of himself. He gets down the chimney, and like turns back into like the normal size he is by just mechanizing himself to be about the normal size. He scans the house, whatever, looks at people, figures out if they're naughty or nice, puts whatever present down in.
Well, you know, I've still got that naughty and nice coming up too, so you guys
Yeah.
gotta be careful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
puts the presents down.
So we're talking about the chimney right now.
Yeah, it goes back up and tells everybody about human race's problems, whatever. Just think about a robot Santa Claus. Oh.
That was great.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying this so far. If you guys are, hit the like button or whatever. But I got other stuff that's coming up I'm talking about. Here, you guys. Are you guys ready for the question?
Yep.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good.
To be good for goodness sake.
There you go.
So here we go. Here's my answers on this. A possible telepathic powers. Santa is clearly connecting intelligence on all humans, like aliens would do.
Yeah.
Who knows? Santa is possible. It says Santa is possible that he has created a stealth network,
Mm-hmm.
maybe of alien satellites, in orbit around the Earth to keep him tabs on every human.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting, isn't it?
That is. That's deep.
And stuff. Then, from a paper over there, then Santa to have telepathic powers of his alien biology. How else could he know if you've been bad or good?
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your guys' opinion on that?
Me, this will be short and quick. Trust me on this, guys, out there and here with me. I know the truth. His middle name is Psychic. Over to you, PJ.
Just think about it. There's a whole bunch of aliens that have been known for psychic abilities, like Rick said. They could be known to be able to scan your minds, steal stuff from your minds that you don't want to be like figured out. And if you think about it, some humans can only get figured out when they're asleep. Some of them, like, if you think about it, they probably built this whole network so they can easily sneak up on humans, no problems at all, just to scan their minds and figure out what, like, war plans they're going on, or what's up with the world today. You never know, they could be just, like, friendly people just trying to figure out what you want for Christmas, but in the other hands, they're probably just trying to start a dominant war, like a very big dominant war of us humans. Trying to figure out what our fears are, and figure out what makes us bad and what makes us good. Just trying to figure out what.
You want to add on to that, Rick?
Good thought.
You want to add on to it? Any?
Well, I ain't got nothing to elaborate on.
One more thing to add.
You know, one thing to add.
Just make sure you're not naughty, man.
Yeah.
We're probably to assassinate you in your sleep if you were naughty enough. So be good.
You know, I had to talk about this one too. Let's talk about those alien reindeer that he uses to power his sleigh, known to fly for centuries. You gotta think about that, centuries.
Yeah.
You gotta think about that. Back in the day, you know, they probably just had freaking sleds and stuff, and like, you know, maybe but hell to fly and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff. Likely technology, the flight powers, able to achieve remarkable speeds. This is shown by their ability to reach billions of locations all across the Earth in one night. Probably going the speed of light.
Yep.
So what does that make you think?
Can I go?
Yeah.
Well, everybody knows who Rudolph is. He's like the you know, the headlight, the light. And people don't know this, but he's got a solar panel on his back. So, he's got, and it works off the moon, the stars, the sun, whatever. And
you gotta think robot.
yeah, well, yeah,
Santa.
yeah.
Not Santa, but robot because Rudolph has that light in his
Right.
nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because your nose ain't going to bright up unless you're a robot.
Yeah. So, there you go. And, and like I said, Santa's the man. He's always watching you. He also, people don't know this, he time travels. So, he's very interesting. So,
Yeah, that's why I picked this subject.
yeah. Kids be good. Everybody be good.
Okay, here. What?
Not me.
Talk.
Okay, so look at this. So for all you NASCAR fans out there, do you remember the pace car? I believe that's what it's called. That drives in front of the cars after like people need repairs until
Yeah.
the race gets back caught up. So what if Rudolph was like one of those, but instead of that, it was an alien spaceship? Like it's actually an alien spaceship. Like, what if all the reindeers are just alien spaceships and the sled is just a giant mothership following behind it?
That's cool.
Just think about it. All those so-called reindeers are just in front of it, leading the mothership to who knows what, when, where, what, and why. And the thing is, what if they're actually either they're very big and in a far distance, or they're very small, and that would also make sense why the aliens like fit down the chimneys, because they might be very small. At least the spaceship might be very small. That would make sense why the mothership would be about the size of a sled.
Mm-hmm.
It's like has very small aliens in it.
What about the Santa Claus suit?
It could be just
It could
the
be a
disguise.
space suit.
Yeah.
Disguise.
It could be space suit. It could be a spaceship.
Just think about it. You got all those people in space, right? They're dressed up as these astronauts, and they used to wear red suits probably a long time ago, didn't they? Yeah, they had red suits. They had red suits and they had orange suits.
I know they got the orange and they had the white.
And now, if you think about it, just think about it.
I think a lot of times they'll use red because red don't show blood if you get injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, just think about it. So what if those were just one of the like suits they found up in space? They decided to modify it and make it like that. That's why they started like making Santa Claus seem more real to children. They modified it so that one of their men or things could pilot like a robot that looks like Santa. Like it's like a small alien inside the Santa suit
Yeah.
controlling it. And the thing is, how they get down there is that they can press a button, and the freaking alien Santa suit will turn into like a little box, and they can jump down the chimney easily. Press a button, it turns back to its normal size. They can jump inside that, because if you think about how advanced their technology is, they could easily do that. And they could do the same with they could probably have a portal gun to shoot down the chimney to just shoot up all the
I love that.
presents.
Portal gun, that's sweet, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
freaking.
I haven't got to the presents yet.
Just think about all the unlimited presents they have.
Yeah. Well, you got to think about a lot of stuff. You got to think the elves, with their long ears and stuff like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
Pretty obvious what those are.
yeah. Alien elves.
Yeah, antennas.
So you guys better have been good this year
Yeah.
and everything, because if you've been bad and everything,
He knows.
you'll get alien probed.
Yeah.
With an extra side of coal.
Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the sleigh full of toys. A tiny sleigh has no practical method for carrying 1 billion toys or more global. I'm thinking, first thing came to my head and stuff, because I wrote it down and everything. I said maybe Santa's elves or alien workers making the toys are using a type of matter transmitter.
Mm-hmm.
Because, how you see them, you'll see something solid and they'll send it to particles to another thing.
Pretty much a portal gun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But what it'd be like, you get these particles. He said the elves don't shoot the thing, and it goes to him. Maybe he got like a 3D printer thing on the sleigh or something, and prints it out or whatever.
I also thought about something else, just to add on to this, what you're saying. Okay, so his sack, right?
Yeah.
not what you guys are thinking about. The sack full of toys. Just think about it. You see that the sack only looks like it can hold like a few things because how big they usually are.
Yeah.
And just think how Santa Claus has to carry that down the chimney, right?
Yeah.
What if that was a portal transmitter and all he had to do, there's like a thing in the bottom, and all he has to do is reach his hand down the thing and grab a toy from the other side of the portal, and then he can just.
Yeah. Maybe he just like you know, like he got his thing on, you gotta just put it down there, and then just pop through.
Yeah, that bag is just a whole portal that's like inside of a blanket that he carries around and just goes.
Yeah.
Well, got a toy. Guess this is for the good person. Oh wow, look, it's coal. This must be from a different dimension. I'm just gonna give it to the naughty kid. Like it can tell who's naughty or nice just by looking at the names. It's like he can scan them. Next thing, the bag just pulls out whatever like they want, just from different dimensions or something.
Yeah, he's psychic.
Remember to comment below. Do you guys think aliens and do you guys think Santa Claus is an alien? Remember to comment below. Let us know. And anything. And you know another cool interesting thing? I was reading up on this or whatever a while back. Do you know most Santa Claus like sightings could be possible UFO sightings?
That's,
Because they're talking about Christmas Eve, everybody's gonna be all these kids are gonna be looking up to the sky
yeah.
and everything. Like you say, you know, a lot of people don't pay attention to the sky as much as they used to.
Right. Everybody's eye to the sky at Christmas time. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Put your eyes to the sky.
Yeah.
I know they said, you know, they're talking about like Iowa seeing like Santa sightings.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about parts of Canada, because I read up on a lot of crap, so. But you know, I'm like, oh yeah, that's probably one thing that helped me, you know, get the idea for this video.
He's worldwide.
Yeah. You guys think of anything else to talk about about this and everything?
Nope.
I got
just
something.
just be good.
Yeah, make sure to be good. Don't be naughty. Don't try to hide stuff. And if you think about it, you might find something good for you in his bag of toys, which could be a matter transmitter, like Dad said.
Yeah.
Easily grab you something from a different dimension that you want because he's psychic.
So remember, kids, stay up late. Steal Santa's bag, you might get more toys.
Right on.
Am I
Sounds
right?
perfect to
Yeah.
me. I might do it. You never know.
But you know, like you know, there's so many theories and stuff about this and everything. You know, I was thinking, you know, they just talk about maybe Santa's workshop is on the moon, and another theory.
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Very
stuff.
possible.
You know, you never know. Remember,
On the
I
far
wonder what it's
side.
like to trap Santa in his own bag of toys. Hey, maybe he'll go to a different dimension.
you can get that transmitter from that matter transmitter.
Yeah. That's cool.
Hey, would that mean he'd be sent off to wherever you're thinking to get the toy from?
But you gotta think, yeah. But you gotta think, you got that power sleigh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, think about something else. You know those shooting stars you see, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if that's just Santa's claws rustling around the earth through time?
Good point.
Like, if you think about it, look, Santa Claus would have a hard time making it to, like, around the world in the time that he has. Like, 12 hours, I think you'd need something super powered or some kind of, like, time travel device to stay in that area. And another thing is, if he's going at that kind of speed, I think he'd be ground beef by now.
Yeah, he'd be all tore up.
Mm-hmm.
You go light speed, you just about your skin will be off your bones.
Yeah.
So, don't worry. He might be using time travel. Now you won't see a beef Santa.
He might be just, like I said, you might be a little alien controlling a freaking robot body.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
like human. It's just a human disguise. But
Yeah.
they figured out that Santa Claus was not really common, so they just use it one night a year
Yep.
with their time travel abilities.
So let's go ahead and get ready to end this one up and everything. Hopefully you all enjoyed our talk
Merry Christmas.
Could you be an alien? I mean, could Santa be an alien? That's a could you. I want to tell everybody happy holidays
Yeah.
to everyone. Remember to comment below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want us to talk more and stuff, remember to hit that like button.
Yeah.
You know, like we want to start doing the Let's Talk over the winter. If you guys want us to talk about some like interesting stuff and everything, we'll just, you know, pop out some questions for certain stuff. Like, you know, like we're talking about the Ray, Chupacabra. We might even make it to Mothman.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to come up with questions over these subjects and we'll talk about them.
We're the crew. We're the guys.
So it's going to be under our Let's Talk. So we want to try to do some of that during the winter so we save up on our bodies during the winter. Because, man, there's been so many times we went out and the thing cold, be negative 20 and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we figured we'd just go ahead and do some talk with you guys. If you guys ever have any questions or whatever, you can always comment below and ask us questions.
Definitely.
So remember to like, subscribe, comment, keep exploring. Like UFO Rick says, keep your eyes on the sky.
Word.
And to all a good night.
Remember to be good.
Peace.
Keep exploring.
You better watch out.
Peace.
Peace. Oh, it wasn't all the way down. Or I just broke it. I don't know which one came first.